Hello friends, welcome to my channel Nelson's Creativity and Gardening. Today I'll be talking about a very important plant, and this is the jade plant. You see so many jade plants here. These jade plants are also known as lucky plants. They are known as money plants. They are also known as money trees. So today we'll be talking about these plants. First of all, I'll just show you some of my plants. So I'll just show my first plant. Just see, this is a small pot and you see a jade plant in it. This is a very good plant for the beginners. It is a strong hardy plant, and these jade plants, they can grow up in any kind of soil. They do not need much sunlight. This is a very good outdoor plant. It is from the succulent family. If you touch at the leaves, these are thick leaves and they have water stored in them. This is a plant that is also called, or that is very important for prosperity. You look at the leaves, if you look at the leaves, you'll find it in the shape of a coin, and it is a very good gifting plant. The kind of soil that you put in here, it can be grown in any kind of soil. Basic thing is the soil should be sandy, or you can, in case your soil is not sandy, it is soggy, you can use cocoa peat to make your soil more dry. This needs little water and well drained soil. And talking about the sunlight, one very important thing about sunlight of these plants is that they can be put in indoor, but what is important is that for putting indoor, you must put this plant in sun for some days. So that is one important thing. You can give any shape to these plants. I will show you one of my shapes that I have just done. Just look at it, and if you see it, it's a kind of a bird shape that I'm making. I'll be making a separate video on this topiaries. So that is one important thing. Talking about the propagation of this plant. Yes, for propagation, what we need is we do a lot of cutting. Last year, if you see, I did a lot of cutting, and I have put on some here. And all these cuttings, you see, they are different cuttings. They have come up well. These are small little cuttings. I'll just try to show you one of those. I'll just pull it out, and I'll show you. This is a very fast growing plant. So that is one good thing about it. And one hybrid variety of this jade plant that has come up now, I will show you that also. If you look very carefully at this is a jade, and this jade is pink in shade. This one is green, but this is pink in shade. We are also getting white jade these days. These are strong plants. You can give any shape, any kind of art that you want to do with these plants. You can do that. And for propagation, I'll show you something very easy and very simple, is that how can we propagate this plant. We can propagate this plant by simple cutting. So I'll just show you that how do we make it, and just have a look of it. You need to have a sterilized scissor, and just by having a scissor, and you need to figure out which branch is going out, and you need to cut it. So what I'll do, I'll just see from here, I'll just do a small cutting here. See, that is how I've done. After cutting this, what we need to do is I'll just peel off these ones. So that I get ample space to plant my cutting. Do you see that? And once this is done, it is very simple that it has to be a dry soil, and in that I just need to put it inside, and then I'll give it some water, and gradually it will come up. So this is how the propagation or the cutting is done. These are some cuttings I had just done last month, and you see gradually they have started coming up. So this is how they have started propagating, and I'll show you some more art that we can do with these plants. If you look here, I'll show you. I'll just tie it here, and it's a kind of a body of a bird. This is the beak of the bird, and that can be the tail of the bird. So this is what we call you can play with your jade plants. I'll show you one more art piece here. See, if you see this plant and see it very carefully, it is very simple plant, and here if I do it some shaping, then you can see the shape of an arch that this plant is making here. So we can do a lot of art and creativity with these plants. I'll show you one more art piece that I have. Just have a look here. This is a bird. It's a pigeon, and see, I've done some art here. I've created a tail of this pigeon. Do you see? And this is just like a bird having a long tail. This bird is sleeping, and this gives another art to your gardening. So this is a very good plant that gives a lot of opportunities for you to show your artistic skills. And of course, jades are ever loving plants. I love them. I will be making a separate video on the topiaries that I'll be making of my jade plants. So friends, till then, I hope you have liked this video, and do subscribe to my channel. And before we move further, I will tell you the exact scientific name of this plant, that is Crassula ovata. This is the exact scientific name of this plant. So that is what is here about jade. I've told you about the sunlight, I've told you about the soil, and yeah, this plant has this has started, or the origin of this plant is from the Eastern Cape province of South Africa and Mozambique. I've told you about the propagation of this plant, and very good thing, because this plant is said to be a plant of fortune, a plant of money. Usually a lot of people gift these plants to their loved ones. So it is a plant that is used for gifting. Just look at it. It's just a small pot, and you will gift it. It's a nice, lucky, prosperity plant. Nowadays flowers are outdated, and you usually gift a plant. So if you have some loved one and you want to give him, this is an ideal gift that you can use, the jade plants. So friends, I hope you like my video. Do like, subscribe to my channel. Till then, stay blessed. Happy gardening.